so tired. What was that? Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Oh no! No! Oh, please! No! Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
No, just me.
What the hell? Nightmare on Elm Street, a series that spawned a total of 8 films. The series started with A Nightmare on Elm Street, which was released in 1984. It starred Heather Langenkamp, Robert Englund, and Johnny Depp in the film that kickstarted his career. A Nightmare on Elm Street is a film written and directed by Wes Craven. It had an estimated budget of $1.8 million and came in with a whopping $25 million at the box office. Ultimately, New Line Cinema was the studio that brought Wes Craven's film to life, after several studios had turned it down. In 2003, Nightmare on Elm Street finished their huge series with their huge crossover event, Freddy vs. Jason. Yeah, they've also made a TV show, heard it wasn't great, but I'll check it out anyways. In 2010, A Nightmare on Elm Street did what everyone does and continues to do. They rebooted it. While fans were, let's say, less than pleased, it did pretty well at the box office, and Jackie Earle Haley put on a hell of a performance. There was also a video game? I know, weird. The other thing that's really cool about Nightmare on Elm Street is that it spawned so many fan creations, such as cosplays and fan films. Apparently there's a new fan film coming out this year called Return to Elm Street. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the review. Like now. Right now, yeah. This has got to be the most simplistic, but also one of the coolest and creepiest openings that I have ever seen. I don't know if that's Freddy heavily breathing or not, but it's freaking me out a little bit and giving me kind of a Darth Vader vibe. I like how this sets up the character, shows how he made the finger gloves himself, and, you know, it doesn't give a lot, but it's a cool way to know who you're dealing with. That shot is epic. I love that shadow. That's so friggin' cool. And then you get stuck with this. Oh, hello, Stretch Armstrong, Mr. Fantastic Plastic Man. You kind of just look like someone took a bunch of slinkies and, got them all stuck and jumbled together and then put them in your sleeves.
Is God.
Killer first line, dude. I've always thought this was really, really cool. Taking what is obviously 2 shots and putting them together seamlessly to make them look like one. This is Freddy's first kill, and an awesome one, might I add. This guy is the worst boyfriend ever. Let me just say, if my grandma saw some random person on the road dying, she wouldn't just shout, "Tina! Tina!" She'd probably go try and help that person. So yeah, you suck, bud. I actually have no idea how they shot this scene, but I admire the person that built this set, or however they came up with it, because it's really, really neat. The only problem I have with this is that this death is prolonged way too much. Tina? Tina! Tina! I'm the worst boyfriend ever.
We found him in an old abandoned boiler room where he used to take his kids. Go on. Took gasoline, poured it all around the place, and made a trail of it out the door. Then lit the whole thing up and watched it burn. But he can't get you now. He's dead, honey, because Mommy killed him.
When you refer to yourself as mommy, you're typically talking to your child when they're really little. You're talking about killing someone to your daughter that's in high school. The last time my mom called herself mommy in front of me, I don't remember because I was so little. So,
Mommy killed him, honey.
I think this is what makes the film so good. The villain had a motive. He has a motive. He wants to go after the children of the Elm Street parents because they killed him and he wants to get revenge. I totally understand that. You know, there's so many monsters and movie villains that are out there. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to take over the world because I can, and that really bothers me. I think this whole film and the plot of the film is just absolutely genius. I really, really enjoy this plot. It's kids my age trying to stay awake because if they don't, they'll be killed in their sleep. Now I'm going to transition into this not so smoothly. This is my favorite scene in the film. This is iconic. It's awesome. There's something about, you know, when you're in the bathroom, in the shower, or whatever, you feel so safe, and there is this lurking danger, you know, right here. That's scary. The climax of the film is when Nancy figures out that she can bring Freddy into the real world from the dream world. She ends up messing him up, and in the end, she sets him on fire and ends up escaping. You know what I really respect about these films is that through all 8 of them, Robert Englund played Freddy. That is something that Friday the 13th and Halloween hasn't been able to do. You know, they keep bringing in different actors, and Robert stayed with it the whole time. I hate this ending. I hate it so much. They did this in the second film too, Freddy's Revenge. They take everything you thought you knew. It's like, oh, everything's fine, but Freddy's in the real world. And it's like, wait, what the hell just happened?
Oh, just smile and wave. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
There was something about little kids in horror movies. Like, have you ever seen The Shining or something? That shit will fuck you up, dude. This is the corniest and worst death I have ever seen in my entire life. Look, I get your budget wasn't a lot, you don't have special effects, but that is clearly not a real person.
I'm just glad you're safe.
I think A Nightmare on Elm Street is a great film. It's certainly a little corny, I will say. You know, my first horror movie was The Woman in Black and The Conjuring. So this was after I had seen like all this new stuff with all these crazy special effects and everything. So I will say that when I watched it the first time, a couple of years ago, I really thought it was corny, and it is a little bit, but it spawned this just generation of horror lovers and this massive, massive fan base, and it's really great. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I think that there were certain parts that were kind of like dull or whatever, you know, but ultimately, like, the plot is really, really good, and it makes a lot of sense. The only thing that I wish they wouldn't have done is made so many movies. Thanks, guys, so much for watching this review. I may end up reviewing another one of these lovely films. I have no clue. It probably won't happen because, I don't know, I just get bored so easily with reviewing stuff. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and leave just like Nancy's mom does, you know. So, see you guys. Yeah.